How can you see the actual hard link by ls? I run. I would like to see at the folder where the file points to by ls.
There isn't really a well-defined answer to your question. Unlike symlinks, hard links are indistinguishable from the original file. Directory entries consist of a file name and a pointer to an inode. The inode in turn contains the file metadata and pointers to the actual file contents. Creating a hard link creates another directory entry that references the same inode. These references are unidirectional. In typical file systems, at least, the inode only keeps a reference count. There is no intrinsic way to find out which is the original file name. By the way, this is why the system call to delete a file is called unlink. It just removes a hard link. The inode and attached data are deleted only if the inode's reference count drops to 0. The only way to find the other references to a given inode is to exhaustively search over the file system, checking which files refer to the inode in question. You can use testafb from the shell to perform this check.
You can find inode number for your file with and shows references count, number of hard links to a particular inode. After you found inode number, you can search for all files with same inode. We'll show file names for inode num in current dir.
The first column will represent permissions. The second column will be the number of subitems, for directories, or the number of paths to the same data, hard links, including the original file, to the file, e.g.
Unix has hard links and symbolic links, made with ln and lns, respectively. Symbolic links are simply a file that contains the real path to another file and can cross file systems. Hard links have been around since the earliest days of Unix, that I can remember anyway, and that's going back quite a while. They are two directory entries that reference the exact same underlying data. The data in a file is specified by its inode. Each file on a file system points to an inode, but there's no requirement that each file point to a unique inode. That's where hard links come from. Since inodes are unique only for a given file system, there's a limitation that hard links must be on the same file system, unlike symbolic links. Note that, unlike symbolic links, there is no privileged file, they are all equal. The data area will only be released when all the files using that inode are deleted, and all processes close it as well, but that's a different issue. You can use the lsi command to get the inode of a particular file. You can then use the findEnum command to find all files on the file system with that given inode. Here's a script which does exactly that. You invoke it with, and it will find all files on that file system which are hard links for that file. Here's the script.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.